Here we are again. We are the Vinyl Community Guncles. We are back ready to review another album this time. And this is an album that Mike suggested. This is Kiko from Los Lobos, featuring Kiko and the Lavender Moon. And we are the Vinyl Community Guncles here to discuss this. And I am Robert Fithen, along with Mike from Hub Tunes, Craig from Craig's Vinyl Plethora, and ladies and gentlemen, the man that prefers a flesh-colored moon, Richard from Calvin Wazoo.
Flesh-colored moon.
Yeah.
No.
And let it rise.
Yes.
And then let it set.
So dirty.
So yeah, Kiko from Los Lobos. I don't know what number album this is from them. Sixth album, released in 1992. So this was part of my deep dive into 1992 that I did on my own channel. And if you remember that review, you know already where this is going with me. So yeah, Los Lobos. This is not only one of my favorite albums, but this is my favorite kind of album because it's all different. There really isn't two songs that sound very similar. It's a little bit long. It's 16 tracks. It is from the CD era, so it's probably around an hour long. There are a few that kind of sound similar once you get more towards the end, but most of all, this is a very diverse sounding album, and like I said, that's my favorite kind of album. My favorite two Los Lobos songs are on here, or two of my favorites, I guess. The Colossal Head has a bunch on there too, but Kiko and the Lavender Moon, sort of the title track, has that great accordion riff in it. It has just this great feel to it. This is a great, it's an album just full of vibes and atmosphere and scenery. And then the beautiful Saint Behind the Glasses after that. That's one of the best, like one song after the next on any Los Lobos albums. That song is just so beautiful. And they do such a great job of doing their whole sort of Spanish, Mexican influenced music, but it's really their own thing they put on it. None of it sounds just like straightforward. Everything has got some sort of bend to it that is their own. Even the first few tracks, Angels with Dirty Faces, has this great sound to it. Little bass heavy. There's a lot of like overdone bass. You know, it's got that 90s, early 90s, hey, you can use this for your competition when you're doing your subwoofer contests or whatever. Angels with Dirty Faces is sort of like that. That Drain Don't Stop here, excellent as well. It's got a little bit of bluesy thing going on at the beginning of it, with this really great percussion and everything. Like I said, really full-on bass. It gets more into the more scenery kind of almost movie soundtrack kind of stuff with Kiko and the Lavender Moon and Saint Behind the Glass, which, again, beautiful. Reba's House, wonderful. When the Circus Comes, got more of a country feel. Short Side of Nothing. I mean, just great stuff. You know, you get into stuff like Whiskey Train where they start sounding more like a bar band. You know, that's just straight ahead bar band rock. You know, so there's all kinds of different flavors on this, and it keeps everything really interesting, but it's really well performed. These guys are so good at what they do at this point. This is kind of their highlight was the early 90s, mid 90s. A lot of people know them from, you know, remaking the song La Bamba for that soundtrack, and that might be as far as it goes. But, you know, when they really start coming into their own thing, at the early mid 90s is my favorite Los Lobos. The sound on this, the sonic quality of this is tremendous too. This is an excellent sounding CD. I mean, I don't know. The engineering on this is incredible. It just fills the room. Like I said, a little bit too much bass on some of the early tracks, but the sound just fills the room. Every time they try a little different thing, they get the engineering just perfect on it. They get a little more traditional with the very last song on here, the Rio Day. It's too dark to read, and I don't speak Spanish. This is another one of those albums that make me wish I spoke Spanish. But I'm not sure what the yellow chair is all about on the front. But yeah, Los Lobos, the Wolves, and Kiko. Kiko and the Lavender Moon also performed as Elmo and the Lavender Moon when they played on Sesame Street. And that
I
did
not know that.
Yeah, that video's it's on YouTube, and it shows Elmo flying through the sky, and they're just doing it straightforward, but it's Elmo in the Lavender Moon. So yeah, nice little black cat there in the window. I'm giving this 5 rainbows.
Oh, nice. Yeah, this has been an album on my want list for a long time. That a lot of times when I look it up, it's like the price is like steep. So I haven't really seen any deals on it lately, and I don't check for it often, but it is one that, I want to add to my collection.
Rhino reissued it a couple years ago.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think before that, the only thing that was available on a record was like the Mobile Fidelity one.
Yeah, for a long time it was. But
yeah,
right. Yeah.
I have both. I have the Mobile Fidelity, and I have this. This has like outtakes and stuff too. It's a double record set, and it sounds absolutely phenomenal.
I have
this
for like
the little one.
The record really kicks off right away with Dreamin' Blue. Although that's not one of my favorite songs. The next song, Wake Up Dolores, to me, that's a banger, man. That's a great song. I'm not really much of a fan of Angels with Dirty Faces. But I love that Train Don't Stop Here. It's just a great jam, and it's such a unique take on a breakup song, or a song about love ending. It's just completely different take on it, and it's so fresh. And I love the sax at the end. Kiko and the Lavender Moon is definitely the star track. It's just an absolutely great song. And I bet in a live, I've never seen them live, but I bet that song sounds perfect to me for expanding it into like a really long jam session. I think they could do a lot with that song, and I hope they do when in their shows. And Saint Behind the Glass. I get to Just a Man before I get another song that I put a big star next to. I mean, all the songs in between, they're good. I love the instrumental, Arizona Skies, just really beautiful instrumental. But Whiskey Trail, the music was a banger on that song, but I thought the lyrics are just kind of stupid. But musically, it's a great song. But Just a Man, the guitar, I wrote down guitar solo matches bewilderment and loss. I mean, there's really some great emotion coming through the guitar in that song, and I was really getting it. Rio de Tanampa, I translated it. It's Speak to Me, Tanapa River, sing me songs of courage. In this corner of heaven, I leave my affection and love. So it's, kind of it's a little bit of a song of sadness and despair. He's coming to the river. So it's maybe an almost suicide song, but not quite. I think the river saves him in a way, not takes him. So it was a really nice, really eloquent, simple end to the album. Really great end there. So yeah, it's I'll check out the Rhino reissue, because most of those Rhino reissues are really, really good pressings.
Yeah. And it's not one of those like reserves or anything. It's just a regular release, so it shouldn't be too expensive.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna be a little more conservative and give it 4.5 rainbows. So.
Oh my goodness. Okay, real quick. According to this, Los Lobos Kiko album cover featuring a surreal oversized green chair in a purple room with a cat reflects the album's magical realism and East LA barrio inspirations. I don't know if that really explains anything or tell, but that's what it told me. So thank you, Google. So
Google
yes,
AI making up some stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
I am the guy that is very familiar with La Bamba and all the songs they did for the La Bamba soundtrack, and that's about where it starts and begins with Los Lobos for me. So it was very nice to actually finally. I've always meant to listen to them. I've always meant to check out their albums. I just never have. So this is the first full length Los Lobos album. I knew they were a good band. I knew that they're talented. I just never invested. And I don't know that I will, but I'm really glad. And there's nothing bad. I mean, I was quite impressed with it. It is a long album. That it's like 2 trips to work and back. like half on the way, it was long, but it was good. The Angels with Dirty Faces was one that I really, really enjoyed. I had a big star by it, and then The Saint Behind the Glass. Those are ones that I really enjoyed. So yeah, their 6th album. They've done 17 albums, been around since 1978. Well, they formed in 73. So, I mean, they're seasoned pros. They've been around for a couple minutes. And I really don't have much more to say than what Robert and Richard has already said. It was a good listen. I listened to it the 3 times. So 6 trips to work or whatever. But yeah, it's just the length. But again, that it's the CD era when it came out, so albums are going to be longer. And I think that because of that, it might have distracted my attention a little bit at points. And a lot of the times when you're driving to work, you can't really focus on the lyrics and stuff like that. So that's when I'm driving, I'm listening to songs I know, so I already know the lyrics. But yeah, definitely enjoyable. And I mean, if I saw it at a good price, I'd probably get it. And I'm going to give it 4 rainbows.
So, yeah. So, Kiko, it's a top 10 album of mine. It's one of my favorite albums of all time. I absolutely love this, and this is their peak. This is their best. This and The Neighborhood are right hand in hand. I mean, they're both incredible albums. Colossal Head right after this is also really good. Good luck finding that on vinyl. That is never been reissued, and it's hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Oh.
So yeah, I don't own that. I love Los Lobos. They're one of my favorite bands. The reason I actually picked this, well, it's one of my top 10 albums of all time. I just saw them live a couple of weeks ago, and they kicked ass. 50 years, 17 albums. I think they got like 5 live albums. They got like over 20 albums. They're still making albums in new music today. Same original members. Everyone in the band is still the original members. David Hidalgo is an absolute spectacular. It was great.
We're making faces because you're losing audio.
Okay, well, there's nothing I can do about it, so I'm going to keep talking.
Keep talking.
Yeah, they're great. They played for like 2 hours and 45 minutes. They were awesome. Just a great bar band. Still 3 really talented guitarists. Like I said, this is definitely their peak. It's my favorite album. I'm not going to go through every song because I think it's a perfect album. There's not a bad song on it. It is a tad bit too long, but for the era, it's what it was. There's nothing. I love it. There's not a song I would leave off of it. Maybe the instrumental, but why? It's a beautiful instrumental. I love it. So yeah, for me, hands down, 5 rainbows, easy. This and The Neighborhood are definitely their best. Their first 5 or 6 albums are great. I mean, the first like 3 or 4 are awesome. I think they even won a Grammy, Robert.
Yeah, don't hold that against them. Usually bands like that are.
Yeah, they're.
But yeah, their first few albums are a little more middle of the road. You know,
a little
they
more
don't
Tex-Mex.
venture off into different.
Yeah.
They really,
This
I
in
think,
the neighborhood.
hit their they hit their stride in the early 90s.
Yeah, definitely.
Really started to form their own kind of thing and did wondrous with it. I remember doing that deep dive in 92 and I did like 300 albums, and this was this was in the top 5. I don't remember what number this was. This might have been number 4 or number 3 for the whole year, but I reviewed like 300 albums.
Wow.
And so that's how, like you're saying, this is like your top 10 of all time. This was pretty high for
absolutely
me too. So
yeah.
I just heard it when I did that last year, and so it was nice to grab it again and listen to it like 2 or 3 more times. I don't know if I would have done that after hearing it so recently.
Yeah, and like I
so
said,
the
Rhino, just grab that. I have the MoFi. I think the Rhino sounds better actually. I've had the MoFi for years. It sounds good.
So they've won 4 Grammys. Only one for best album, and it's Native Sons.
Oh, that was from like
2022. Yeah. So.
All right, so there you have it. What's the total on that?
Math.
18 and a half.
18 and a half, because you need a half.
That's courtesy of Richard.
Yes, thank you, Richard, for the half. Appreciate you.
So yeah, that's one that you definitely should check out, and also The Neighborhood, and also Colossal Head. I would recommend those. We would recommend those. So yeah, that's gonna do it. That's another quick album review.
Yes,
there's not really a lot, I mean, it's just something that you just have to check out. It's diverse. It's well recorded. It sounds great. I don't know how the record sounds myself. I've never heard it, but I mean, the CD sounds phenomenal. So if you don't want to splurge on the record, you can just get the CD, and it sounds incredible too. So Los Lobos and Kiko. And so what will we be hearing next? That is up to Richard.
Richard, what are we hearing next?
Is this record here by a band called Birth Defects, and the album is Deceiver Mirror. So this is a 2025 release of something that was recorded in 2017.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Birth Defects. That's not interesting. Not to be confused with Birth Control. That's a German group.
No. They're different. They're different things.
Or the new Birth. That's a soul funk group from America. Anyway, we are the Vinyl Community Guncles, and we've got that coming up. We've also got the tops and bottoms of 62?
62.
1962 on the way. So definitely stick around for a couple of us reviewing singles and a couple of us reviewing jazz albums. That'll be fun coming up.
It's always a good time.
Yeah, we are under 20 minutes on this.
Hey,
you're welcome.
That's good.
We are the Vinyl Community Guncles. I'm Robert Fitton, along with
Richard here at Kelvin Wazoo.
Craig's Vinyl Plethora.
Mike at Hub Tunes.
See you again. Talk to you again next time.
Yes, I'm excited.